Welcome, roomies and zoomies. Um, if you're new to class, just know that this is your class. Do it in a way that feels good to you. If there's yoga poses that I leave out that you want to throw in today that are in your practice, feel free to do those. Okay, so work in a way that feels nice to your body. Today, I thought we would focus a little bit on twisty things, bendy things, and maybe 3 or 4 spooky Halloween poses. It's Halloween week, all right? So let's start sitting up in a way that feels good to you. You do not have to be sitting cross-legged, just a way that feels comfortable to your body. See if you can draw your spine up tall. Just kind of notice the effect that that has. And if it feels good, you can shut your eyes or you can just hold a soft gaze. And then start to notice the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor. Just notice how that feels to sit here on the floor, on the earth. Notice the places where there's maybe some pressure or you can feel the weight of your body. If your ankles are crossed, notice that. What does that feel like? And then move your attention up your spine, that long spine, all the muscles holding your body upright. Notice if you're holding tension in your shoulders. See if you can just let them rest down. Let your arms be heavy. Notice the places that are away from the floor. Maybe you can notice the temperature of the air, the feeling of your clothing, or anything else. And then turn your attention inside. What's going on with you today? What do you bring into class? How do you feel in your body? What's getting your attention? And then I invite you to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and check in with your breath. Where do you feel it today? Maybe it's more down towards your belly. Maybe it's up toward your chest. Maybe you feel it most easily at your nose. Take a few breaths here. Good. As you keep that breath flowing, allow your arms to float up with your inhale, just as far as feels good, and down with your exhale. Think no effort. It's just as if they're floating up and floating down. Next time your arms float up, spread your fingers wide, reach a little more to the ceiling, draw your spine up maybe a little taller. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, imagine squeezing the air out of your lungs as you draw your elbows into your sides. Let's do a few of those. Inhale up. Exhale to squeeze. Up. Good. This time, once your arms are up tall, leave them there. Take your right hand, float it down to the mat. Left hand gets a little bit more length, a little more space, and lean on over to the right. Breathe into your left side body a couple times. And then we're going to come all the way up. Take the right hand across to the knee. Take a twist to the other side. I know that was tricky. Mixed it up a little bit. Good. And then coming back to center, let's take both arms up to the sky again. Fingers are spread wide. Let your left hand float down. Right hand arm gets a little more length, a little more space. And we'll lean over to the left. Breathe into your right side body a couple times. Good. And we'll come all the way back up. Take your left hand across to your right knee. Take a little twist here. Good. And we'll come back to center. Take your arms, spread them really wide, palms out. Just notice how that feels. And then take a big hug. Yeah. You can let your back round if that feels nice, or you can keep it straight. And then we'll inhale up, take a big breath, a big inhale. Your exhale, cross the other arm over the top. Let's do 2 more like that. A big inhale, big exhale. 1 more. Nice. Come on back to center. Let's come over to all fours. Placing hands right under shoulders, knees right under hips. We're going to start a little differently today. Do a little rocking side to side. And change the weight from one side to the other. Nice. And then maybe circle all the way around a few times. Let's go one direction a couple times. And switch and go the other way a couple times. Nice. Come on back to center. Set up your nice neutral spine. Take your left leg back behind you. Float it up. Let's kind of check in here. If it feels good, add your right arm. I'll warm up our core right away. Elbow to knee, if that feels good. Otherwise, just hold it. So we're contracting in, expanding out. Let's do 1 more. Nice. Hold it here. Take both your hand and your foot and give some little pulses to the sky. Good. And then bring that hand back to the mat. Step your leg across. Have a look back over your right shoulder. And swing that left leg out to the side. Take left hand to the sky. Maybe circle the wrist a couple times. And we'll bring the hand back down. Step the leg in. Float your left hand right back up to the sky. Slide it through. See how far it feels good. Maybe you come to your shoulder, maybe down to the side of your head. Here, maybe you just reach through. Right hand could go to your back. It could stay right where it is, or maybe it slides forward. See what you need today. And then slide that right hand back in. We'll unwrap this all the way up and drop it through. Good. Same thing, other side. So we'll take left leg back, we'll float it up, add your right arm. And if you just notice that you're on the same side like I did, feel free to change sides. Good. Let's hold the side out and then start to pulse to the sky. Good. Bring the hand down, step the leg across, have a look over your shoulder. And we'll swing that leg all the way through to the side. Your arm to the sky, maybe shake out your wrist. Yep. And then bring that hand back down. Bring the leg in. And then float that arm straight back up. And we'll swing through on this side. Maybe down as far as the shoulder, maybe all the way to the head, or maybe not. Do what you like with the other arm. See how it feels. And then unwrap this. We'll come all the way back up and float the hand down. Good. Take your hands, just walk them over to the right. So we're doing a little side bend here, call it slinky dog. Have a look back at your feet or towards your feet. Good. We got one side of the body contracted, one side of the body expanded. Breathe into your left rib cage a couple times. And we'll walk it back to center. Same thing, other side. Notice if one side feels different than the other. And then come on back to center. Good. One more thing on our wrists here before we come up. Turn your toes under. Super simple. Float your knees up off the floor. Make sure that feels good to your knees. And then just hover here. Feel free to take a break, put your knees down, come back. We'll just stay here for a few breaths. Good. Gently let your knees rest back on the floor. Maybe take them wide, toes together. Walk back into a child's pose. And then let's slide forward to the belly, dropping all the way down. Some baby cobras just to warm up the back bend. Inhaling up, exhaling down, barely, barely, barely pushing with the hands. You might even pick your hands up off the floor. Good. Go ahead and let your upper body float. Let your legs float. Option to take the arms out to the sides or reach them back into locust. Notice the shoulders are different with palms up versus palms down. Good. Gently bring your forehead to your hands. Take a break. Here's our first spooky pose of the day. If you walk your fingertips out in front of you, yep, and then press the tops of your feet down into the floor if that's comfortable for you. So much so that your knees come up off the floor. What does that feel like? Turn your nose down toward the floor and walk your fingers out another millimeter, another inch. Crawling zombie. Take a couple breaths here. Nice. And bring your forehead to your hands. Let your knees bend. Just feel the release as you let your feet rock side to side. We're going to slowly make our way to standing. You decide how you want to get there. You come through all fours. You could come through a plank. You could come through downward dog. And make your way to standing. Let's shake it out. It's a big inhale up. Arms only as far as feels good to your shoulders. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Maybe add a little back bend this time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to that back bend. And then add some cactus arms. Good. Inhale up, sit yourself back to chair. We're going to just go through this a few times. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Find that low back bend. Open your arms to cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, sit to chair. Good. Next time we're going to change it. So come all the way up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to the back bend. And sit back to chair, but take your left elbow over towards your right knee. Maybe it goes there, maybe it doesn't. Take a couple breaths here. This is all crunchy, contracted. Good. Inhale all the way up. We'll go get the other side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Find your back bend. Bring your hands to cactus. I know I changed it. Inhale up. Sitting back to chair. Take your right elbow across. Maybe it goes to the knee, maybe it doesn't. Doesn't matter. Find a comfortable twist for you. Good. Inhale all the way up. And just shake it out. Okay. Let's take right leg forward, left leg back. We're up on the back toes in a lunge, crescent lunge. Bring your hands heart center. We'll get a little twisty here. We know this one if you've been here. Take your arms out in front of you. Check in with your balance. Leave your right arm where it is. Take your left arm and slide it up. Maybe it crosses your collarbones. Maybe it reaches behind you. Maybe you follow it with your eyes. Nice. Keep your lower body as it is. Bring your hands heart center. Take a little twist the other direction. Good. Come on back to center. Let's find a warrior one. Turn your back foot out a little bit. Open a cactus. Inhale up. Drop your left arm down. Take a bend to that side. Good. We'll come all the way up. Drop your right hand down. Take a bend to the right. We'll come all the way up. Frame your front foot. Step your back foot forward. Forward fold. Let it go. Maybe bring your elbows or your hands to your elbows and let them sway, or hands to thighs if that feels better to you. Good. Hands to thighs will roll all the way up. And take your right leg back. Finding the same position on the other side, that nice crescent lunge. We're up on the back toes. If that doesn't affect your balance too much, we'll sink it down. Bring your hands heart center. Send them out in front. This time left arm stays. Right arm gets to slide, maybe to the collarbones, maybe all the way back. Maybe you follow it with your eyes. Good. Keep your lower body where it is. Hands come heart center. We take a little twist to the other side. Good. Bring your hands forward. Turn that foot back out to warrior one. We'll take both arms to the sky. And let's drop left arm down. We'll take our bend to the left. Good. Pull that arm back up. Same thing, other side. And we'll come on back to center. Both hands down, frame your foot. Step your back foot forward. Hands to thighs, we'll roll it all the way up. Bring your shoulders back. All right, let's play with a couple balances here. We're going to call this one mummy today. Okay. If you take your left arm over your right arm. Good. And then take your left leg over your right leg. You know where we're going with this. If you want, you could sit down into this. You can wrap that leg all the way around if your legs do that. We'll come back up. Unwrap the legs, unwrap the arms, shake it out. Okay. Same thing other side. Let's take our right arm over left. Give yourself a big hug. Take your right leg over. Option to leave it right there or float it up. Maybe sitting down into this. Good. Come on up, unwrap that. Open your arms wide. Take your feet just a little bit apart, hands behind the back. Lace fingers if that feels nice to you. And have a little back bend. Think of back bending by lengthening your spine. And then exhale, dropping forward if that feels nice to your back and your shoulders. Good. And we'll come all the way back up. Take your feet, step them wider yet. Hands to thighs, and we're just going to rock a little back and forth. Just shake it out. It might feel nice to take your shoulders and make some big circles here. Good. Yeah, you could let your arms be loose. You could drag some figure eights across the ground. And then hands to thighs will come all the way up. Reach your arms to the sky. Bring hands heart center, sink it down. We know this one. Let your feet walk a little bit. A little up and down. Good. Option to come to toes on both sides. Option to cross your hands and point them down at the mat. This is our spider right here. This is spider pose. You can drop it down toward the floor. Maybe it gets there, maybe it doesn't. Bring your spider back up. Good. Notice which arm is on top. Let your heels drop. Open your arms to goddess. Beautiful. We'll come all the way up. And then just again, we're going to rock a little back and forth. Maybe let your arms be loose. I know we're doing all the weird stuff today. Hands to thighs will come all the way up. So we'll reach back into that 5-point star. Nice. Hands come heart center. Sink it down again. Let your feet walk. Good. Option to come to toes on both sides. Don't have to go there, but you can. Take your wrists and cross them the other way. Find your spider. If you like, drop it down toward the floor. Maybe it gets there, maybe it doesn't. We'll float it back up. Good. Drop your heels, open your arms to goddess. And we'll come all the way up. Beautiful. Turn your toes forward, just forward fold. Let all of that go. You can keep your head up above your heart if that feels better for you, or you can drop it down. You could walk your fingertips side to side as you bend your knee. A little inner thigh stretch. Good. And then come on back to center. We're going to come up again, staying in the same position with the legs, toes out. Hands come heart center, sink it down one last time. Only this time, we're the spider. We're going to climb the big spider web. Good. So there's our side to side bend. For a twist, push that sticky stuff away. Good. Come on back to center. Come on up. Toes can come forward, forward fold. It might feel nice to have hands on thighs or to grab your elbows and sway a little. And then hands to thighs, and we'll come all the way up. Nice. Bring your feet together and just shake it out. All right, we got one more standing up balance. How about witch on a broomstick? Witch on a broomstick is warrior 3. So if you turn to the side, take your left foot back behind you. Many options here. Hands could be here. If it's in your practice, arms could be overhead, arms out to the side, make the balance maybe a little easier. Arms back into airplane if you like. Okay. So I'm going to start with my hands heart center, but you can start however you like. And we're just going to play with picking up that back leg. Maybe we pick them up and put it down. Just checking in with the balance a little bit before we even decide what we're doing with our arms. And then switch legs, and we'll do the same on the other side. Just checking in with the balance on this side. Root the foot down, engage your lower abs. Look at something that's not moving. Keep the breath flowing. Shake it out, and we'll set it up. You decide what leg to stand on first. And then when you're ready, we're going to tip forward. Let the back leg float up as far as feels safe and reasonable. Do what you like with your arms. Witch on a broomstick. Good. Step back out of this. Step your back foot forward. Shake it out. Same thing, other side. So go ahead and set up on the other side. Maybe arms are different on this side. Good. One more breath. And we'll step out. All right. Take your hips. Just make some circles. Let all that tension go. And we'll switch and go the other way. Maybe some figure eights. If you're doing the figure eights, notice which direction your body naturally went. See if you can reverse it. Nice. All right. Come to the top of your mat. I'm just going to flow down once to get back to the mat. Big inhale as far as feels good to you. Spread your fingers wide. Find a cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Let's step back to a plank. Knees are great. Toes are great. It's all good. Fingers are spread wide. Little bend in the elbows. We have our core engaged. Big inhale here. On your exhale, however you like, bring your body down to the mat. Let's come up into Cobra. You can make it a big one this time if that feels nice to you. Long spine. And exhale down. Come up with a neutral spine to all fours. Sit yourself back into child's pose. Go slow. Take a couple breaths here. And come on up. Know that you can fold your mat to pad your knees a little bit on this next kneeling pose. We're going to take right leg forward, left leg back, a 90-degree bend in that front knee. Okay. Take a big inhale up, open a cactus. Inhale up, swing your arms down. Control this with your core muscles. Strong back brings us back up. Open to cactus. Inhale up and swing it back. Good. This time, bring your hands down inside your foot. Left hand inside the foot. Same side hand on the knee. Okay. Does that make sense? Same side hand is on the knee. We take a twist toward that front knee. So there's our option one. If you like, you could come to your toes on that back leg. If it feels good to you in either position, you could take your right hand to the sky. Beautiful. One more breath. Good. Bring that back knee down. Come on up. Whatever leg's in front, same side arm. Bring it to the ground. Other arm to the sky. Just noticing what the twist feels like this way. This is not my favorite, but I think it's good to do it every once in a while. As you come up, bring your right hand to the sky, reach your left arm back behind you. Nice. Cartwheel down. Frame that front foot. Step it back. Let's hang out here for a little cat-cow just to shake it out. So inhaling to cow, exhaling to cat. If that feels nice, you could add some organic movement. And then when you're ready, bring your left foot forward or whatever foot was not there last time. And we'll flow a little bit with this. So big inhale, open a cactus. And we'll swing the hands forward. Inhale. Good. This time after the arms come up, bring your right hand inside your foot, left hand on the knee, or whatever same side hand is on the knee. Let's take a twist here with bent knees. The other option is to come to your back toes. Option to reach your left hand to the sky. Hang out here. Good. One more breath. And then bring that back knee down. And we'll switch sides. Let's come all the way up. We're going to take the same side hand down inside the foot this time. And then on your next inhale, take your left hand up to the sky. And we'll drop down. Back to cat-cow, just for a couple rounds. And then come on over to sitting. Let's take feet out in front, heels to the mat. Option to hold your legs and pick them up. You might circle your ankles. That might feel nice. Good. Option to let go. These are all just options. Option to straighten the legs. Maybe lifting the arms. All those are good options. Check in with your breath. Good. And bring the soles of your feet together. Let it go. And then come up, put your heels on the mat. You could just lay all the way back if you want. Let's go part way back. And then inhale up. This time, take it back to where it's kind of hard to hold. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, lower your upper body back to the mat. Stretch out long, fingertips to toes. And then bring the hands behind your head. Bring your shins parallel to the ceiling. This isn't a mistake, by the way. Take your right elbow toward your right knee. It's hard to do. Left elbow toward the left knee. So it's a bicycle. Left to left. Let's exhale every time a leg is long. So an exhale. Inhale as they switch. Exhale. Inhale as they switch. Exhale. Good. Let's go 4 more. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Maybe rock a little side to side. Good. Keep your right knee. Take your left leg out long. Pull that right knee up towards your right armpit. And then straighten your right leg. If that means you bend your left leg, that's okay. It's totally fine. Let your left knee bend. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. A lot of options here. Take your right hand first and just give that right leg a little assist into external rotation. You could stay right there, or you could take both hands and grab your left leg, draw it in towards your chest. Here we are lying figure 4. That left leg could be straight or it could be bent. And then go ahead and bend your left leg if it isn't already. Take your arms out wide, palms up or down, you decide. Bring your left foot back to the floor and let your right, twist to your left so that your right foot goes down toward the ground. Maybe it gets there, maybe it doesn't. You might like looking over your right shoulder while you do this. That could feel good. And then gently bring that leg back up. Bring both knees into your chest again. Keep your left knee this time. Right leg stretches out long, left knee toward the left armpit. And then straighten your left leg. A little hamstring stretch option to bend the bottom leg while you do this. Maybe circle the ankle a few times. Nice. Go ahead and let your right leg bend. Cross your left ankle over your knee. Take your left hand, give that leg a little assist. Notice if this side feels the same as the other side. And if you like, take both hands and bring your right leg up. Option to straighten the right leg or keep it bent. Nice. And then go ahead and let it bend. Foot on the floor. Take your left foot over towards the floor, coming into a twist to the other side. Arms wide, palms up or down, you decide. And then gently bring your legs back to center. Take your feet wide. And just let your knees windshield wiper a few times, release the low back. And then let's end today with a little mind-body puzzle before we go into something upside down. So take your feet to the sky. This is a really silly one. Circle your feet away from each other. So toes are going out, going out, going out. Yeah, so it's just moving at the ankles if that's available. I suppose you could move at the hips. Good. Let your feet stop. Bring your hands to the sky. Circle your fingers in toward each other. So they're going in and in. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Let your hands stop. Let your feet start up again, away from each other. What would it be like to add the hands going in? And how many times can you do it before it just doesn't work? I got about 4, I think. And then just take them and shake them out. All right, for a little something upside down, we'll come into a bridge. If you like, legs up the wall, just here, or plow or shoulder stander in your practice. Feel free to do those. Otherwise, bridge, we're going to bring our feet in towards our sit bones, tilt the pelvis, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time into a nice bridge. Nose points at the ceiling. Feel free to lace your fingers or turn your shoulders under if any of those things are in your practice and that feels nice to you. And stay here for a few breaths. Good. If your fingers are laced, go ahead and let them go. Let your hips drop to the mat. Stretch out long or notice if you need more movement. Finding Shavasana or constructive rest or anything else that feels good. And then just take a moment to allow your body to be heavy, allow it to rest. We worked pretty hard today. Did a lot of balancing, a lot of twisting, a lot of side bending. Just take a moment to notice how all that landed. Notice if there are places that you're holding tension. See if you can let that go. And then for 5 inhales and 5 exhales, turn your attention to your breath. No need to change anything, just notice. And bring a little gentle movement back to your body, whatever feels good to you. If you're flat on your back, maybe let your knees bend and sway. And then really slowly turn on one side. And then gently make your way to sitting. May we dwell in safety. May we be happy and healthy. May we be at peace. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Thanks, Zoomies.